Hi Scorpio, how's it going? This is your bonus tarot reading for this month. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll look at what you urgently need to know right now, and it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. Then in the second, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in that situation. And spread number 3 will be the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. So here's what you urgently need to know right now, Scorpio. We have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. Then we have the 3 of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. And we have the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You know what? It's a very straightforward reading, Scorpio. The only unknown in this equation is the 3 of Cups. Right? The 3 of Cups is either a reunion or an event. So I don't know what kind of an event it is, but I think you may already know what kind of an event it is. Because this King of Wands, they are either waiting for you to go there because they're going there themselves, so they could sort of intercept you there, or maybe they've invited you to go there and they're waiting for the 2 of you to go there, right? One of the 2. And I think this person has really high hopes for this. All right, so yeah, we start with a Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana card, right? It's the only major arcana card on the table, and it's one of those major arcana cards you want to have. It's a very fortunate card, hence the word fortune in its name. It's clarified by the King of Wands, so the King of Wands is the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with, so it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their charts. If they're not a fire sign, it could be somebody who's like a leader, somebody who is easy to get up and go. If this King of Wands is an Aries, it could be their birthday that's coming up, right? We're still wrapping up Aries birthday season at the time of this video going live, right? So perhaps they're waiting for their own birthday because they've invited you to that birthday party. If they're not an Aries, or if it's an Aries and they already had their birthday, it could be some kind of a event. Any type of an event, right? It could be a new exhibit opening up at your local museum. It could be a party, some sort of a gathering, game, show. It could be some sort of a reunion, right? But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune that the King of Wands is clarifying, if it's their birthday, then it's a new cycle, a new year starting for them, right? Or they're hoping to start a cycle with you. I think they're hoping to start a cycle with you either way, right? The Queen of Cups in the middle, I think that's you, Scorpio. The Page of Cups clarifying the 3 of Cups right next to the deck. This is either them inviting you to go to that party or an event, or if both of you are already going, they're planning to approach you, to be super nice to you, because the Page of Cups is the nicest page out of all 4 pages. The 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of waiting, so I think this is this King of Wands waiting for that event, so they could make their move. Alright, so it looks very promising, Scorpio. Let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. So this spread was supposed to be an advice for you, Scorpio, but I think it's something a little different than just an advice, right? So we have the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. And I just said that because most cards on the table are Wands, right? You're most likely dealing with a fire sign, as we saw in the first spread, or somebody who is like very fiery, passionate. The 3 cards that came out are all Wands, right? So I kind of assume those 3 cards coming from that King of Wands. So I think this is just a way of the universe for you to kind of take a pick at what this person's true intentions are. Alright? We have 3 Wands and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. From what I see here, I think this person either already made up their mind about what you mean to them, or about to make up their mind. Once the 2 of you get to know each other at that event. Alright? I think this is what's going to go through that person's mind, or already went through that person's mind. And the 3 of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody who made up their mind. Somebody who made a decision, and it's final. So for them, it's final. They already know what they want, and I think they want you. They want to move forward with you. The Ace of Wands in the middle definitely belongs to that King of Wands, right? And you see how the person in the 3 of Wands, right? They're standing and they're surrounded by those 3 wands, and they're holding on to one of those wands. And that's exactly the wand we see in the Ace of Wands. You see how there's a hand holding onto a wand? That's pretty much the same as the person in the 3 of Wands holding onto one of those wands. So this person is ready to go, right? The 8 of Wands right next to the deck is a card of communication. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It could be a card of travel. And my favorite way to interpret the 8 of Wands is the Cupid's arrows. Alright, so this person is definitely feeling a certain way, a very loving way towards you. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. And perhaps this is what this person made up their mind about, how they see you and them moving forward, and what they actually want with you. They want to get serious with you. The Hierophant is the only major arcana card here. And it's, again, one of those major arcana cards you want to see, you want to have. It's also a card of something like very formal, official. It's a card of education. It's a card of religion. It's a very spiritual card, educational card. But it is a card of marriage. So I think the universe is trying to show you what this person is really thinking. Okay, I think they're ready for commitment, and they will start taking steps towards that. So you can wait and see how this unfolds, and then make a decision based on what they present you with, so to speak. Alright, Scorpio, I hope this makes sense. But that's what I have for you so far. Now let's take a look at spread number 3 real quick. Here's the next good thing that'll happen to you, Scorpio, that'll at least put a smile on your face. We have the 9 of Cups clarified by the Chariot. We have the Hierophant, the 2 of Cups clarified by the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know what, Scorpio, I think this spread, in a way, it's a repeat of the previous 2 spreads, because we have elements of both of those spreads in this spread. Right? We have the Hierophant here, we have the Ace of Wands here. Okay, here's an additional scenario, Scorpio, as to how this could unfold, how this could play out and pan out for you. For some of you, perhaps you have a Taurus birthday party coming up. It's just an additional scenario, right? Because the Hierophant could be a Taurus, right? It's a major arcana card for Taurus. And Taurus birthday season is right around the corner. Okay, so it could be a way of the universe to say that all of this is going to happen during the Taurus birthday season, or maybe that event, that party that we saw in the first spread, it could be a Taurus birthday party. But again, it's just an additional scenario. For most of you, it's simply a confirmation that you will definitely have a commitment on a horizon between you and that King of Wands. You see that Ace of Wands right next to the deck? Yeah, it's a repeat card. It belongs to that King of Wands. The Hierophant is also a repeat card, right? It's either a Taurus or a card of marriage. And on top of it, we also have a couple of really nice cards, right? The Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I'm really glad to see that card here. It's true, genuine, authentic love. This is what it's all about. And we start with the 9 of Cups, clarified by the Chariot. The 9 of Cups could be a card of a wish come true, or it could be a card of an event, just like the 3 of Cups. The Chariot clarifying it could be you literally going there. Or it's a card of moving forward. It's also a pretty fast card, just like the 8 of Wands we saw in the previous spread. It's also a card of victory, success. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. And we have the 2 of Cups here as well. It's a soulmate card, right? This person is your soulmate, Scorpio. And the 2 of Cups is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when 2 people see eye to eye and feel the same way towards one another. So this is pretty much a confirmation of what I was just talking about during the first 2 spreads. All right, and it's the next good thing that will happen to you, Scorpio. So that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing the rest of the month.